How's it going, everyone? NeonPuncher, and welcome back to a brand new video. This video is going to be a bit different from the usual kind of content you see on this channel. I'm going to do a animation voiceover kind of video that you see from YouTubers like Domics, Jaiden Animations, and TheOddonesout. So I thought this looked kind of cool, and I wanted to try it out myself. So in this video, I'm just going to tell you guys about the stories I've had dealing with customers in my work. So what kind of work do I do? I work at a grocery store. So I've been working at this place for like a year now, and I have seen a lot of people coming by. Some are quite normal, like your everyday person you meet on the street, but also some of the customers were quite special. So I'm gonna tell you guys about the people I meet and what kind of crazy stories I've been experiencing during my time working there. I was just working regularly on my line. It was a quiet day. It was around 7 PM and the store would close about 8. So I was just counting my money I had left in my drawer when all of a sudden this guy walks up to the counter. I looked up and saw 4 pair of eyes staring back at me. 2 of the man and 2 of a giant white parrot. That scared the shit out of me. I didn't say much more, I just did my work and stayed friendly. When the guy left, I turned around and saw my colleague laughing her ass off right behind the counter as I sat there looking like a total idiot, not knowing what the hell just happened. The fun thing about working late night shifts is that the store is a lot emptier and quiet, so there aren't that many people around. But when they are coming in, it's mostly like late night drinkers or something else. But this one time, the thing I saw, that was above everything else I've seen before. As always, it was just a quiet night, so I was bored and I was just pressing some numbers on my cash desk, when all of a sudden a girl walks up to the counter, put her foot down and let me handle it. I looked up and she had bright blue hair and furry ears sticking out of them. I just stared at her in disbelief, and I was quiet for a few seconds before realizing I've been staring way too long at her, and quickly scanned her items and exchanged the money, and she just left. We haven't said a word to each other. But as she left and walked out of the store, guess what was behind her? That's right, tail. I mean, I'm not against anyone dressing this way, but if you're going out to public places, please just think about the people around you, and you can expect some weird eyes. This story happened when I just started working there. I was just sweeping the floor when all of a sudden a dog walked in. First off, most people leave their dogs outside the store tied to a fence or something, but this one was odd. He just walked in the store, sat down and looked at me. I didn't know what to do, so I looked behind me to one of my colleagues and she just said, "Oh, we know that dog. He just walks in here sometimes. Just ignore him and the owner will come eventually and take him away." I just looked at the dog and patted him on the head like the good boy he is. So that was cool. You have to know that when I'm doing my work, I just want to do my work. It's fine if you start talking to me, but when you start to intentionally screw me over, I get annoyed. So this guy was walking up to the counter. He puts his foot on the rolling counter, and when I reach for it, he picked it up and puts it at the start of the counter again. I looked at this guy like, maybe he forgot something. That could happen. But he just stood there, waiting for his item to reach me again. And again, when I was reaching for it, he picked it up and put it at the start of the counter. At this point, I didn't know what to do. Was this guy for real? After him doing it a 3rd time, I just asked him if he could please just let go of his stuff or get out. He just looked at me with a big smile and said, "Oh, sorry." He placed it, let me handle it, and left. I just sat there, defeated, empty inside. What did this guy do to me? Well, I hope you all liked this video. It was just to try something out, and if you guys want to see more of this kind of animation style on this channel, be sure to tell me in the comments and I'll do it. I don't know, I'll come up with some more stories to tell you guys. So as always, If you like this video, be sure to smack that like button, share the video with everyone you think likes this kind of content. Your friends, your family, your grandma, your grandparents. I don't care, do it. And subscribe to come in new work today, and see you guys all in the next video.